Hello, hello, hello! Maptundun ako, gawis ay ago. Good day, tourists! I am Colleen Vencio, a fourth-year student of the University of Baguio, taking up Bachelor of Science in Tourism Management with specialization in International Tourism. I will be your tour guide for today's virtual tour to where the production of vegetables and strawberries came from, earning the title of the Strawberry Capital of the Philippines, La Trinidad Benguet. But before we begin with our tour, please be reminded with all the safety guidelines and precautions so that this tour will be highly safe and enjoyable. You just have to remember to synchronize your time with mine so that no one will be left behind. Second, I have my backpack with me and I got you covered. I got all you need from first aid kit, toiletry, and alcohol for everyone's safety. Also, let me remind everyone to please open your cameras and always mute your microphones to avoid distractions during the tour. I am so excited for this tour and I believe all of you as well. So what are we waiting for? Let's unravel the beauty of my hometown, La Trinidad Benguet. La Trinidad is a municipality in the landlocked province of Benguet. It serves as the provincial capital. It is politically subdivided into 16 barangays with 11 classified as urban and 5 as rural. The municipality has a land area of 70.04 square kilometers or 27.04 square miles, which constitutes 2.53 of Benguet's total area. La Trinidad is located at the central portion of Benguet. It is bounded by Tublay on the northeast, Sablan on the west, Baguio City on the south, Itogon on the southeast, and Tuba on the southwest. The valley floor elevation is above sea level. Elevation is estimated at 1,318.3 meters or 4,324 feet above mean sea level. The terrain is generally mountainous with springs, rivers, and creeks. The town has a valley which encompasses several barangays. In terms of economy, the municipality is rich in strawberries, harvest, and ethnic products that come from the rich and preserved culture of the municipality that originated from the different aspects of the mountains of Benguet. The municipality of La Trinidad is a first-class municipality and the capital of the province of Benguet, Philippines, started from a vegetable producer to a producer of high-value crops, strawberries, and cut flowers from a sleepy town. It has emerged to a first-class urban municipality and the Center for Education, Marketing, and Trading for the province of Benguet. With signs of near cityhood amid an agriculture-based economy, La Trinidad continues to expand its commerce and industry, giving emphasis to tourism. It is the most developed and fastest growing economy among the municipalities of Benguet. This owes mainly to its proximity to Baguio City and its role as the seat of provincial government, educational center, and training hub of the province vegetable industry. It currently focuses on tourism development to make it worthy of its role as the tourism gateway to the Cordillera. And now let's go to the history of La Trinidad. So the name Benguet was once limited to the area of what is now the La Trinidad Valley. Benguet is a native term which refers to a lake where water does not drain, referring to the former swamp area where no natural drain existed. La Trinidad has its own interesting contributions to the colorful history of the Cordilleras. The first account of La Trinidad was when Don M. Quirantes saw its beautiful valley in 1624. More than a century later, in search for gold, Spanish explorers led by Guillermo de Galvez discovered the valley in 1829. La Trinidad is named after her discoverer. Colonel Guillermo Galvez's beautiful wife on April 21, 1874, when the Commandant Manuel Schneidel arrived in Benguet and named the capital in the so-called Benguet Valley, the La Trinidad. So on June 16, 1950, La Trinidad became a regular municipality by virtue of Republic Act number 531. The commercialization of the vegetable industry of the province of Benguet rendered La Trinidad as the center of marketing activities during the mid-80s. This spurred socio-economic growth for the municipality. Today, with signs of near cityhood, La Trinidad continues to have an agriculturally based economy boasting of its strawberry and flower gardens. And now, my dear tourists, I have one trivia to share with you guys today. So the municipality is known for its strawberry and vegetable plantations, earning the town title of Strawberry Capital of the Philippines. One interesting fact is that the town currently holds the Guinness World Record for baking the world's largest strawberry shortcake in March 20, 2004. And now, so this wraps up the profile and history of La Trinidad Benguet. And now let's proceed to the most interesting part of this tour, the introduction of tourist destinations in La Trinidad Benguet. Oh, look, my dear tourists, we are about to pass through one of the popular sites of La Trinidad, which is composed of colorful houses. What you are witnessing right now is the hillside community of Stabosa. Stabosa is an acronym for the sitios of Stonehill, Butiutiu, and Sajap in Barangay Balili of Benguet's capital, La Trinidad. In 2016, the Department of Tourism, local government of La Trinidad, and Davis Paints transformed the place into the Philippines' first and largest community artwork inspired by the favelas of Rio de Janeiro in Brazil and Gamcheon Cultural Village of Busan in South Korea. So now, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to our first destination, the Strawberry Farm. This site, measuring about 20 hectares of strawberry farm, is what makes La Trinidad a unique tourist destination, particularly among domestic tourists. La Trinidad is the only place in the Philippines that produces strawberries on a commercial scale. The strawberry picking season is from November to May. The site is owned by the Benguet State University, the BSU. Current tourist activities in this site include strawberry picking, farm tour, and shopping for pasalubong. Additionally, La Trinidad has its Strawberry Festival that is held every 23rd of March. The capital city of La Trinidad brings out the best of its produce, the strawberries. As a tradition in many parts of the Philippines, the Strawberry Festival is a form of celebration and thanksgiving for a bountiful harvest. Currently, the festival is still widely known as Strawberry Festival, but it is actually officially known as La Trinidad Panaskulan, which means cultural gathering. This is a municipal-wide festival that features the one town, one product of the municipality celebrated with the rich culture and tradition of La Trinidad. It is a one-month celebration that includes, among others, a street parade, cultural programs, and a trade fair participated in by all the barangays of the municipality.
Another year you made a promise, another chance to turn it all around. And do not save this for tomorrow. Embrace the past and you can live for now. And I will give the world to you. Speak louder than the words before you, and give them meaning no one else has found. The role we play is so important. We are the voices of the underground. And I will give the world to you. Say everything you've always wanted. Be not afraid.
Time to go to our next destination, the Benguet Museum. This is an existing man-made attraction of the municipality of La Trinidad. It presents a collection of antiques from different municipalities of Benguet as well as contemporary arts and crafts. The museum first opened on June 19, 1973 for the preservation of antique objects from various parts of Benguet. One of the oldest artifacts in the museum is the century-old coin of the American period. And now here we are at Darjeeling's Garden, a flower farm featuring different colors of poinsettias and a home to 5,000 sunflowers and numerous varieties of plants and flowers. Based on the panoramic views on the terrace, the garden is also a great place to catch the sunset, sip free brewed hot coffee to your heart's content with matching fresh cheese pandesal and boiled sweet potato to pair with it. And now, my dear tourists, what we are about to pass through again is the famous restaurant here in La Trinidad, the Gassets Restaurant by Minan and Joy. They serve different Benguet's local cuisines. While we're on it, I'm going to share La Trinidad's Igorot cuisine, the famous pinikpikan. This is a meal prepared by beating a chicken with a stick to make its blood clot near the surface of its skin, making its meat tastier. It is then smoked and served together with sayote and soup. Another dish of La Trinidad is pinunod, or blood sausage. This dish is exclusive to the Benguet Kankanaay and is typically served when a pig was butchered during a ritual or a ceremony. The sausage had chunky bits inside of it, and if you are a fan of dinuguan, you will surely enjoy eating this dish. And now again, we have arrived at our next destination, the Mount Costa. Mount Costa is the outdoor living room everybody dreams to have. With its collection of 24 gardens inspired by the world's best gardens. This 6-hectare garden provides tons of fun as you go along the trails and discover the flower and art-filled gardens. The garden was once used by Colonel Voltaire Acosta and his spouse Cleotilde as land for strawberry growing until the market for strawberries dropped in the early 90s. As generations of the Acostas have passed away, they had thought of a way in order to bring back the glory of what was, thus, the birth of Mount Costa. Here we are again on our next destination, Admiral's Farm Park. The farm is a 7-hectare land area owned by the Cordillera Career Development College, a college institution that encourages environmental protection and local community conservation. Admiral's Farm Park is named after the school trade name and, in particular, the institution basketball team, Admirals. The Admiral Farm has 3 eco trails. These are the Binadang, Sadshak, and the Waterfall Trail. Visitors can enjoy different trail views as well as helping in environmental conservation. The farm features amazing artworks through walls and rock mural paintings. They painted animals murals on one huge rock. The rock painting is quite impressive for its detailed art drawings and vibrant colors. In the trail camp, there are swings ropes tied onto the pine trees, and then you can enjoy swaying under some shades of the trees. And now let's proceed to our next destination, the Living Gifts Nursery. The nursery is located at Alno, La Trinidad, Benguet. It houses more than 1,000 cacti and succulents collected from different parts of the globe. It is an oasis of varieties of cacti grown in the large greenhouses and connected greenhouse tunnels. For green thumb folks, this is something you shouldn't miss. You can spot plenty of species of cactus from huge columnar ones to tiny cacti buttons. And now we've arrived at our next destination, the Bahong Sunflower Farm. The farm will take you to the stunning 8,000 sunflower blooms and multiple varieties of flowering plants that are highly cultivated in the Cordillera region. Barangay Bahong, which is dubbed as the rose capital of the Philippines, and you could see the rose and flower farms. You could spot many greenhouses owned by different local farmers. They largely grow helianthus, or widely known as the common sunflower, an annual type of sunflowers where the flower heads grow big and stems can grow from 3 to 14 feet in height. The common giant sunflowers can be classified as American giant sunflowers or the hybrid Kong sunflowers. What makes them different in appearance is the color of the midsections of the head. On the farm, they grew the Kong variety. American giant sunflowers have darker centers, while the Kong variety has lighter colors on it. So I will be sharing a fun fact. The sunflower seeds are rich in calcium, potassium, and phosphorus. So in the Bahong Sunflower Farms, there are 3 things to do. You can see and experience Bahong Flower Farm, take Instagrammable worthy pictures on the farm, and lastly, buy ornamental plants and local produce. And now here we are again on our last destination, the Mount Kalugong. Kalugong is a local word which means hat. Mount Kalugong was named as such because the rock formations on top of the mountain make it look like a hat. When you're down the valley, you'll clearly see the hat shape. Above the valley, you'll be able to see the wide strawberry farms, thousands of pine trees, a sneak peek of Baguio, and the humble town of La Trinidad, Benguet. The highlight of Mount Kalugong is its rock formation. Climbing it is a bit tricky, so you have to find the right spot to step on. But once you're on the top, the view will take your breath away. A friendly reminder, always pack light so you can easily carry your bag around and avoid worrying about your stuff being left behind. The Mount Kalugong Kapean or Cafe has one of the best views in La Trinidad, Benguet. Some of the tourists mainly go to Mount Calugong to taste the coffee offered in this cafe and get the best seat in the house for sunset viewing. If you get hungry, you can fill your tummy at this awesome cafe. So now we're done with La Trinidad's tourist destinations. Before I am going to end this tour, I would like to share some responsible travel tips. When traveling to one place, make sure you practice responsible tourism. So here are some tips to do so. Number 1, respect the environment. Don't litter. Please hold on to your trash until you find a garbage can. Number 2, avoid single-use plastic. Be sure to bring your eco bag and say no to single plastic. Help save Mother Earth. Number 3, shop local. Keep the traditional crafts alive and support local artisans. Buy from them and try not to haggle. 20 pesos may seem small to you, but it can mean a lot to them. And lastly, number 4, always ask permission. Be sure to ask for permission first when taking photos or videos, especially when it comes to children. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is sad to say, but this marks the end of our very informative and fun tour. I would like to thank all of you for choosing me to be part of your very unforgettable virtual journey. Again, this is Colleen, signing off.